going to be our South by Southwest bracket panel. Any South by Southwest movie that we've seen over the years that we've seen here. So how this is going to work is that there's going to be 4 rounds. 2 of us will go head-to-head in each round, and then the final round will be a face-off between the 3 winners of the first 3 rounds. Make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah. And Anna and Dan are going to be our judges.
Yeah.
So who do you want to face off first in this bracket? Or Dan? Who do you actually, I guess we should all say our movies, huh?
Yeah.
That would be a...
Alright, so
that would help,
let's go down the line. Carol, what's your movie?
The Ballad of Wallace Island.
Oh. Yes. 1 second, I'll write it down in 1 second. I'm drawing.
Anna, is this really?
Yes. There we go.
Okay.
But I think it's
Alright.
Alright.
It's okay.
East by
Close enough.
East
So
by
Ballad of Wallace
North side,
Island
East
The ballad on the
is
top.
on our first.
Okay, so we got.
Dan, do you want to be in charge of the bracket so they can see it?
Go ahead, do Wallace right there.
All right. Ballad.
Alright. Mauricio,
Just
what
do
is
Wallace.
your pick?
Okay, ballad.
All right, so my pick is Ash.
Oh.
It's okay, so we know
Where's
one.
the? Oh. All right.
Molly,
Yeah.
what is
Mine
your
is
Southside pick?
the threesome.
The what?
Yeah.
The 3 we're gonna have soon?
Yeah.
Just do 3. Just do 3.
Threesome.
No, I got it. I got this. I got this.
It's a
Pool.
Hey.
so close.
Threesome. Close
Threesome.
enough.
I
That
didn't
works.
notice
That's
it.
fine.
I didn't notice it.
Gavin?
All of y'all picked ones from this last year, so I don't know if I should do that or not. But I'm gonna throw it back to 24, South by 24, and I'm gonna put I Saw the TV Glow.
Nosferatu.
Oh,
Okay.
it's my turn.
Yeah, it's yours.
Oh, you said I saw the TV glow?
Yeah.
Then we're missing.
Then I guess I have to put 1 too.
Well, no, what are you picking?
You guys heard of the studio?
I guess that
It does count, yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you saying it like falls under not being it? It was opening night.
Well, girl, it was like a pilot. It wasn't a
It
movie.
was 2 shows. It was
Alright.
2 episodes.
I was expecting Gavin to pick together, so now I have 2 movies to pick
Can
from.
we just do together and then the
Would
other
y'all
one?
rather together or
Yeah.
Sing Sing?
Together. I haven't seen
I
Sing
think
Sing.
more people have seen
I
together.
haven't seen
Alright,
anything.
I haven't seen
let's,
either of
let's
those.
put together up there. I'll represent together.
Okay.
Who's judging?
Me
Oh,
and Dan.
Yeah, yeah.
Just 2? Okay.
Two.
Alright, so let's
Together.
start with this first bracket between Ballad,
Ballad
and
and
Ash.
Ash. Okay.
Alright, y'all each have a minute, I'm pretty sure, to
Yes, and I will time you.
to argue it out. Alright, Anna's got the timer.
Okay.
Soon. 1 second. Sorry.
Anna's got the timer soon.
I'll just go that. 1 sec. Okay. 3, 2. We're gonna go ballad first.
Yes.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, and boom.
So The Ballad of Wallace Island's like the best movie of 2025. It premiered at Sundance, so it's like a Sundance import to South by, which just says a lot about like how it fits like in the Sundance genre and in the South by genres, which is like very versatile. Also, it's just basically like a really fun, loving rom-com, and it's very modernized in the way that it doesn't really feel like, oh, it's like just a chick flick from the early 2000s. No, it's just modern, and it feels fresh, even when the genre has been done so many times before. The chemistry between the cast is definitely something that you don't get that often, and they clearly like are friends off screen, especially like the male actors, and then like Carrie Mulligan just stepped in to bring up some prestige, and you know that's my promising young woman. I think that she deserves everything. Yeah, is it? Yeah, perfect.
Sorry, that was a really horrible
Aggressive.
sound. I agree with everything she said and more.
Dan,
Okay,
any
well-
thoughts?
No thoughts. No thoughts.
Alright,
I'm
moving
waiting.
on
I'm
to
waiting.
Ash.
All right, let me know.
Oh, sorry, I was changing the sound. 1 second. Which one should we do?
It's okay. Just
Okay.
pick one.
I didn't pick it. Oh, it started.
All right, so Ash is one of those like generational films that when you watch it for the first time, you're gonna remember when and where you were at. I remember I was at the Paramount right side, and I remember every single second of it. That once again, I had to watch it a second time. That's how good it was. Have y'all watched Bao a second time? I don't think so, because
I
it
have,
wasn't
Boom.
that good.
I've seen it twice.
What? Your time is running.
So, we have Aaron Paul in it, goated. Asa Gonzalez, goated. The chemistry between those two is unreal. If y'all like sci-fi, this is the film for you. And not only that, it was an independent film that was done for only $9 million. So, Dan, I know you saw it.
Yeah.
All that was done with just $9 million. And it,
Oh,
And-
yeah. I
and
believe
the
you.
visuals are unreal. The score complements everything about it. Ash is the best one here.
Great comments.
Only
Dan.
$9 million.
Okay, so I haven't seen any South by movies. The only one I've seen is Ash. And
What do you think of it?
I think we're gonna have to battle it out.
like, no, Mauricio's right. You remember where you were, but the same thing could have been said in 2001. But like, that's all I'm saying.
2001: A Space
You know,
Odyssey.
naturally, I remember where I was the first time I watched 2001: A Space Odyssey. But like, I don't know. Like, I like sci-fi. I don't know about that.
That's gonna be the new sound.
Okay.
I think. Wait, we get to decide.
Yes.
Yeah.
So which one are you leaning towards?
I mean, Ballad got sold to me better, and I've seen Ash.
I don't even have to argue. Just because I want to talk about Ballad, I think it's fan fiction done right. I think it gives me like something to look forward to in the future.
For when you win the lottery.
When I win the lottery, literally, like I sobbed in that movie,
She did.
and for that
That's
only,
a low threshold, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
well,
When did you cry? It's such a
No.
happy movie also.
it's not a happy movie. Okay, it really touched my heart. Like it was made just for me, and so
It was made for
it's
me.
I
it was,
cried.
it was made just for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
For us women.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Red haters of Ballad
Yeah,
of
look
the
at
Yeah,
that. Look at all of them
Insane
shaking their heads.
amount of
Literally
bias.
haters.
And have you watched Ash?
You know what day
No,
that
I really
movie
want
premiered
to.
at South by? International Women's Day.
Bias.
Wow.
Oh, boom! And that is our promising young woman.
And that's why Ballad of Wallace Island advances to the next round.
Because
Thank you.
feminism.
And it
Y'all
does.
can't say
And
no.
women, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Also, music fire.
Yes.
Yes.
And
Yes.
Ash's
they play
music is
music.
better.
Sing
though.
me a song.
Literally.
It's all
Live.
instrumental.
Exactly. Like what is this EDM? No.
Yeah.
I think
Look,
we need to move
what
on.
is this
we got
easy?
Ballad.
We got like some points to be made by
Yeah.
We've
Yeah.
got a lot to
Move
get
on
through.
I think we need to send Ash to Ash.
Am I next?
Threesome. Yes. 5. Girl.
Okay, this is not just any rom-com because it's not predictable. Like, you think it's going to be predictable, and then you watch it, and everything that happens completely was, like, out of left field. And, first of all, it has Prince Eric from The Little Mermaid.
Sold.
Now, I have not seen The Little Mermaid, but I have seen him in person, and he's beautiful.
Wow.
And we're giving Glenn Powell a break. Like, give somebody, like, put Jonah in. Also, Zoe Deutsch, however, when have we seen her recently? Nowhere until now.
Okay.
Like, this
Are you a
is
fan or a hater?
she was nothing but nice to me, so I am a fan. Ruby Cruz. Haven't seen her in anything else, but I heard she's in Bottoms.
Are you a fan or a hater?
I love her. It's a star-studded cast.
That you've never seen before.
I don't know.
No,
But I can
mermaid.
feel. No, they're on to greatness.
Okay. Yeah, that's all good. Yeah.
Great argument.
Yeah.
I trust
I was leaning towards that, but now I don't know. I mean, have I seen anything? I don't know. I've seen them before. I know them.
Yes.
All right, Gavin.
Oh,
Okay,
sorry.
yeah. Well, I saw the TV Glow. It was my favorite movie of 2024, and it does have a really wonderful cast. It stars Justice Smith from movies such as Detective Pikachu and Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves, both of which I don't know. I saw the Dungeons and Dragons movie; it's pretty good. But the movie is incredible. It just encapsulates a really specific kind of horror and dread, and also a feeling of otherness and not belonging that I think is rarely ever captured in kind of modern movies. Jane just has such a great language and visual style that the movie really is great, and also it gets, I don't know, it captures a very specific kind of dread, but also it is generally just a very I'd say it's kind of a beautiful movie in some parts. That was a really bad explanation, but
No, I think it was a
No,
good
it was fine.
explanation.
I like dreadful movies in a good way. Yeah.
Who has seen it other than Gavin?
it's
And-
just me.
I've seen
I've
it.
heard some
Bits and
people think
pieces.
it's like a trans allegory.
Yes. Oh,
It
no,
is. No,
absolutely.
it definitely
definitely
is.
is. Yes.
Yeah, I saw it, and you're not gonna like what I'm about to say, but it was like the only movie that I've ever been like close to walking out of the theater of.
I did walk out.
So crazy.
Did
I
you?
went and watched the Oscars.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm sorry. Like I understand. I had to go home and like look it up and understand it
You
fully.
did?
Yeah, but I stayed throughout the entire movie, and the whole time I was just like, I'm not entertained. I don't really care about these characters, and I mean like it's kind of gross. Oh my god! Like sometimes like there are some scenes that are like kind of like gory in a weird way.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a
So
horror
I'm like,
movie.
yeah, exactly. Which I didn't know about. I didn't know it was gonna be horror when I walked in. So maybe that was on me. But I mean, like the way you explained it was pretty good, and like I understand the whole vision behind it. I'm just personally not a fan. But that won't hurt you,
Okay.
especially because who you went up against didn't know anything.
Okay.
Damn.
I mean, yeah. I mean, out of the explanations.
Whoa, I don't know you like that.
No, look. It's just that I haven't seen any South by movies, and I'm just going purely off explanations. And
It's so good to have you as like a judge.
as
for
an
real.
impartial
Yeah.
one, no, like, Threesome was just sold to me as a star-studded cast that no one really knows about. A sleeper
okay.
star-studded.
To help her, it's like star-studded like G list. It's like okay. Like
Is that considered help?
Wait, George was in
No.
Hell. Like,
well, yes, no, she was. It's 2018 though. Like it's been a while.
So
But-
what's y'all's verdict?
no, I think
saw her talking.
What are
out of movies that I want to see that I haven't, well, Threesome. No, she sold it to me earlier in a really good way. She was like, "You're gonna love it," blah 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 blah.
Uh-huh.
So I would choose Threesome, but if you're impartial and you want to choose the other one, I would let you.
Yeah, like, I'm going for TV.
Okay,
I
then
saw
we
the TV
can
going.
be like, I can let TV make it past the second round. Gavin, I'm
not
so
worth
sorry, it's not making it past that.
It's okay.
Alright,
we can
I
just
think
agree
we
to
need
have
to move
both.
right
Yeah,
along.
we can agree to
Studio and
disagree.
Together, so we have 5 minutes for the last big argument.
Okay.
So you want to go ahead?
Absolutely.
One
So
second.
let's start this off with a little.
I haven't started. Go.
All right, now start.
Let's start this off with a little bit of context. I had to walk out early of episode 2 of the studio
What about
to go to Together, and I didn't get on the carpet, and I made a bad choice. I should have stayed at the studio. The studio is an incredible show. It has all of Hollywood asking who these characters are based on. It has a great comedic cast with Seth Rogen, Catherine Hahn, Catherine O'Hara. It has great cameos from Anthony Mackie, Martin Scorsese giving the performance of his life. It is an absolutely incredible show. It's episodic, which we haven't seen in a long, long time, especially for something this prestigious and with a big budget. It is delivering great episodes tackling some of the hardest concepts in Hollywood, like how important really is the oneer? Is it like sort of outdone? What should we be giving for notes for directors if it means we're cutting out the main core message of a film? I'm trying. It goes into an episode where it's a detective noir where they have to find a missing real film. If I can have a last note.
No.
Dave Franco did the studio. Seth
No.
Rogen didn't do Together.
Mm.
Wait, what did you say? Dave Franco? Dave Franco's in the studio?
Yes.
Okay, maybe I'll watch
Very
it.
briefly.
Okay.
It is a cameo appearance.
Okay.
All
All right, let's go to yours. Boom.
Well, if you like Dave Franco in the studio, guess where you can get a whole lot more of Dave Franco in Together, starring with his freaking wife, Allison Brie. It is, first of all, I don't even have to speak about their chemistry because they're already so naturally charismatic and funny together. The entire audience at Paramount, which, by the way, it was like 2 in the morning, was cracking up at just these two together in a room and about together. Oh my gosh, this movie is good for horror fans, and it's also good for non-horror fans. There's just a little bit of everything in Together, and I think it all just kind of works because of like the leading roles between Allison Brie and Dave Franco. They really sell their relationship, and it honestly goes to like really heartfelt moments, which is not something you expect from a horror movie, but it's something that pays off so well in the end. and that body horror in the movie is so good. I'm usually not a fan of body horror. It icks me out, it grosses me out. But the way they did it is so fascinating that you just can't help like look at the screen because it is so beautifully done and it is so entertaining.
Yeah.
That's a tough round.
No,
That's
like
tough.
these
That's
last two have been tough. This was
Yeah.
the only easy one.
Oh.
What have you seen any?
I haven't seen any of
We
these.
saw a clip of the studio in class.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh right. Yeah. Yeah.
And it did intrigue me. I almost watched it this weekend, but instead I took a nap. Thank you. And Together, I've heard so many great things about it, but I don't think I've seen a single still. So it's good that I'm kind of unbiased. No, yeah, I'm kind of unbiased on this. You intrigued me. I kind of want to watch it. That's what I'm saying.
But I'm also like interested in watching both. I mean,
Both.
one is a body horror and one is a prestige comedy made by.
Oh,
Apple, so,
whoa.
No, and I love both. I love body
Okay,
horror.
okay.
Yeah, it's like.
Because I feel like the studio as RTF major, I feel like that's so cool to watch because it's like
all my
you know,
favorite characters
stuff.
in one room. Yeah.
exactly like that. But then I'm like, I'm not a huge fan of TV because I never end up finishing it. So
Yeah.
I like movies better.
That's
And
why you love episodic, though. Each episode's its own story.
That's
Oh,
why,
is it really? That's what you meant?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why you hate episodic, because who wants to watch a freaking anthology when you can watch a 2-hour movie and be done with it?
Seinfeld is still binged. Let's talk about that.
I haven't seen it.
I don't like Seinfeld.
Yeah, boom. I'm leaning towards Together.
Together.
I'm leaning towards Together, just because I didn't even know it was horror, and when you said it was horror, I like it. I like horror.
No, yeah, the horror aspect intrigues
That
me.
intrigues
Yeah.
me. Like, I want to watch it. Like we're just
Dan's
doing
very
this on
biased.
based on the movies that we're gonna watch later.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Okay, Together. Also, because
Real.
the person that the studio lost and ran away, so I think we made a good choice.
Okay.
Fair
And
call.
threw their hat on the floor.
Anyway,
Alright, how
we
much
have.
time do we have for our...
We're gonna do 30 seconds for the last three.
3 minutes.
Okay, 30 seconds.
30-second last
30
pitch.
seconds to-
And you're going against like actual really good
Okay.
ones now.
Ballad. Oh wow. Ballad TV and Together.
All right,
are our
so we're gonna
finalists.
go with Ballad for 30 seconds.
Uh-huh.
If I get it pulled up. Boom.
Okay, knowing that Dan hasn't seen it, basically the premise is a guy wins in the lottery and he wants to get a private concert of his favorite band because the band has broken up. And the band is Melody Church.
She's wearing.
Okay.
And they have broken up. They were a couple at the time. So he just like individually hires each, and it's
Doesn't
just like
tell them.
developing after that in their private Wallace Island, which is just like a perfect recipe for fun interactions and simple great story.
It is also hilarious. You forgot to mention. It's so freaking
It's
funny.
very funny.
It's, we can agree to disagree.
It's like an
It's
awkward
so
humor.
funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Let's.
All right,
Okay.
Glow. What you
yeah,
got?
Yeah. All right. I'll give you a brief synopsis. Basically, the movie is about a boy/man who discovers this childhood show that they become obsessed with, and they bond over another peer with it, and then they end up disappearing, and they come back like 30 years later, and they have to figure out what happened to the show. It's really good. It's got a very specific style if you like anything like Buffy the Vampire Slayer or like that era. James Spielbrun is a genius and support trans artists. Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. That's my pitch.
It makes hard to say that I don't like the movie when you end it like that. Support the dolls, but go ahead.
Okay, also just kind of a brief synopsis. A couple falls down a hole and then they have to face some horrors together. And that's basically all you need to know about what the two go through. And on top of like it just being a really good disturbing horror, it is also really funny. I already know I mentioned that, but like I just want to say that for every icky, gross part, there is an equally funny part that comes right after it. So you're gonna be laughing, you're gonna be flinching at your screen, and at the end, it's so heartfelt.
It all comes together.
Oh,
All right, y'all have like
it does come together.
y'all wrap it up.
Okay.
for the film.
We don't have time. If it's based off of what I want to see, it's gonna be Together. If it's based off of what I've already seen and I love, Ballad.
Okay.
It's Dan.
It's up to me.
It really is up to you.
You know what? I'm in a sentimental mood. Ballad.
Yay!
Yeah.
So we're just happy because we love Ballad and you should watch it too.
Yeah,
and
women
even
kinda
the person
won
who
today.
Ross
yeah.
has a ballad shirt on.
I can't even be mad.
Like, I'm
Alright.
sure Together is great. I do actually really want to watch it now.
It's great. Please watch it.
Ballad of Wallace
Yeah.
Island.
Okay, we're
Which is
going
on
to
theaters.
move on from our Ballad of Wallace Island bracket to
That was the bracket. Ballad of Wallace bracket.
I think we've got Picasine next now.
Is it Wicked?
It's just me and Evan singing.
That's beautiful.
Alright, we're gonna move on to Picasine.
All right.
Over at camera 2. We'll see you shortly.